Miku Hiroshima's story began on the sunlit shores of Okinawa, where laughter filled her childhood. But when her mother died, everything changed. Her father vanished, leaving her alone. Taken in by her stern grandfather, Daisuke, Miku found discipline in karate. The ocean's laughter faded, replaced by the sound of fists and the lessons of survival. The Okinawan sun would never shine quite the same again. Daisuke's training was relentless. Before dawn, Miku was in the dojo, learning the ancient forms of their family's karate. Every day was a test of endurance, kicks until her legs trembled, punches until her knuckles bled. Daisuke demanded perfection, rarely offering praise.
Again, not quite there yet, Miku. You must defeat yourself first. Then, and only then, you'll be able to take anyone.
Again, Grandpa, my legs hurt.
Miku's anger and pain fueled her, but Daisuke warned her.
Miku, listen to me. Martial arts is about control, not rage. You must control your emotions. Otherwise, how could you defeat your opponent? If you show an ounce of weakness, they will exploit it and use it against you. Miku, you're my granddaughter, and I want to see you succeed in everything you do. You don't know how proud I am of you. Every day, you've proven to be an honorable student.
The dojo became her sanctuary and her crucible. During these years, she met Jun Mizuki, a talented rival who matched her intensity. Their sparring sessions were fierce, but Jun's calmness balanced Miku's storm. Their rivalry pushed her to new heights, but also revealed her greatest weakness, her unchecked aggression. Miku's reputation grew, a gifted, reckless fighter, feared for her raw power. In tournaments, her fury often led to disqualification. Daisuke watched with concern, seeing her use karate as an outlet for pain, not discipline.
Damn, Miku. What has become of you?
He feared she was becoming a weapon shaped by her past.
So who else want to step up? Doesn't matter. I'll kick your asses anyway, right, Grandpa?
Miku was a hot-tempered young girl with fighting passion, still learning to control her own fire. The burden of loss was forging her into something formidable, but dangerous. She was respected, but isolated. The lessons of balance and restraint remained just out of reach. Daisuke hoped she would find her way before her anger consumed her. Miku's journey was far from over. The storm inside her was only growing. And Okinawa watched as Miku and her grandfather prepared to take flight. As debts mounted, a letter from Jiro arrived. He was in Tokyo, promising opportunity. Desperate, Daisuke and Miku left Okinawa for the city's neon chaos. Tokyo was overwhelming, endless crowds, blinding lights, and a sense of being lost.
I see. It seems like your father wants to meet you. Didn't realize he'd be here in Tokyo.
What? Why would he want to see me now? Grandpa, I don't trust him. Ever since Mom died...
Listen to me, Miku. I understand your frustration, but just see him. If anything out of the ordinary should happen, call me immediately. Is that understood?
Oh. And you...
Cut the shit, you asshole. What do you want?
I see. You're Miku. Alright. Listen, I'm pretty sure you read the letter, right?
What letter?
Please, tell me you're joking. The letter I sent before your way over here. So I hear you're training with your grandpa, huh? Been away on some business, you know, usual stuff.
Yeah, who cares? What do you want?
I was wondering if you need, I don't know, a job. Maybe I can help you out now. Me and my daughter? Yeah, I want to help you. I know you could use the money.
What the hell you take me for?
Listen, Miku, I want to help you. Just give me a chance, okay?
Jiro was changed, nervous, secretive, a stranger to Miku. The reunion was brief. Jiro's plan was darker than they imagined. He introduced Miku to underground street fighting, seeing her as a way to earn quick money. Daisuke was furious, but the debts were real. Reluctantly, Miku entered the brutal world of back alley brawls. Her skills made her a legend, the feisty fists of Okinawa, feared for her explosive style. Each victory brought money, but also deepened her anger and sense of exploitation. She hated fighting for gamblers, but felt trapped by duty to her grandfather. The city's shadows grew longer as her reputation soared. Miku fought not for glory, but for survival. The more she won, the more she lost herself. Her father's motives remained a mystery, and her grandfather's disappointment was a constant ache. Tokyo's underworld was unforgiving. Miku's legend grew, but so did her isolation. She was a warrior in a world that cared only for violence. The girl from Okinawa was now a myth in the city's darkest corners, but every fight brought her closer to a truth she couldn't yet see. The cost of survival was her soul, and the city demanded everything. Miku's real battle was just beginning. After a brutal fight, Miku's phone rang. A cold voice delivered devastating news.
Hey, Grandpa. I'm on my...
Listen, twerp, you better listen up good.
Oh, hold on. Who is this?
Never mind who I am. You don't need to worry about that. I'd be concerned about your grandpa if I were you, little girl.
Wait, what? Where's my grandpa, you jackass? If you've done anything to him, I swear
You won't
I'll...
do a damn thing but get him killed. I could do that right now if I wanted to. Is that what you want? Nah, I didn't think so. Now listen to me. If you want your grandpa to live, you're gonna pay the debt that's owed to us. Got it? And you better have it soon or dear old grandpa's gonna be taking a long nap in the dirt. There's a tournament coming up called Chino Ken. Your best bet is to win it. If you don't, it's lights out for grandpa. Next time, that pathetic whelp you call father won't drag you in his shit.
The caller represented a criminal organization. Their debts were far worse than Jiro admitted. Miku's victories hadn't made a dent. The man offered a grim ultimatum: enter the Fist of Blood tournament, win and clear the debt, or face dire consequences. Her grandfather's life was now leverage. Jiro had vanished again, leaving Miku alone to face the threat. The call left her shaken but resolute. This was no longer about money. It was about family and justice. Miku vowed to fight in the tournament, not just to pay the debt, but to expose the truth behind the web of deceit. The stakes had never been higher. Her anger was now a weapon with a purpose. She would not let her family be destroyed. The Fist of Blood tournament was her only path forward. Miku steeled herself for the battles ahead. She would fight for her grandfather, for herself, and for answers. The tournament was a trap, but also an opportunity. She would not back down. Miku was ready to face the darkness, and this time, she would not fight alone. The night had called her. She would answer with fury.
Grandpa, I will win for you. I'll put an end to this.
Miku entered the Fist of Blood tournament, driven by desperation and resolve. The secret venue was a den of violence and spectacle, where the world's deadliest fighters gathered. Miku trained relentlessly.
What's this? So you let little girls fight here? Damn, that's crazy. Oh well, I hate to do it to rough you up, but this is gonna be cake and ice cream. Hope you're ready?
Little girl, you'll regret calling me that. Try me and see what I'm really about. You moron.
Round one! Fight!
See ya! See ya! See ya!
Her first opponent, Keith Zangs, a towering American kickboxer. He underestimated her, but Miku's speed and precision turned his power against him. The crowd watched as she dodged, waited, then struck with a spinning back kick that dropped Keith cold. Silence, then thunderous applause. Miku had arrived. She proved she belonged, but knew this was only the beginning. Each victory brought her closer to freedom, but also deeper into danger. The tournament was a gauntlet of pain and risk. Miku fought not for glory, but for her family's future. Miku's anger and desperation grew with every match, but the path ahead was treacherous. She could not afford to lose. The stakes were life and death, and the real fight was yet to come. Miku's journey through the blood-soaked arena had only just begun. Miku's confidence soared as she dominated the early round. Her cockiness began to get the better of her, but her next opponent, Tsubaki Nishijo, was unlike any before. She is the daughter of the Nishijo clan's leader, Asuka Nishijo. Tsubaki was on a mission to take down Ryujin Nakamura, the tournament's sponsor and CEO of the Nakamura Empire.
So you're my next opponent, huh? You don't look like much to me.
Well. Aren't we a little confident? Or is it you're just too arrogant for your own good? Listen, I don't know your reason for being here, but this tournament is dangerous. The sponsor of this tournament is a dangerous man. This whole thing is just a facade to keep up his public image, nothing more. I'd suggest you leave.
And I'd say you're out of your damn mind if you think I'm doing that. My grandpa's life is on the line, and I'm going to find out who did this to him. Could this man she's talking about be the one? The guy I was on the phone with? In any case, I gotta win this.
Miku's aggression met only air. Tsubaki redirected every attack with effortless grace. The harder Miku fought, the more off-balance she became. Tsubaki dismantled her, using Miku's own rage against her.
Do you see now? You're too blinded by rage, you can't even focus on the fight. I'm not going to lie. I was just like you a few years ago, actually. Miku, was it? I'm sorry about your grandfather, but Ryujin Nakamura and his death is my top priority. Farewell.
The crowd watched as Miku was humbled. The final blow was a simple joint lock. Miku was defeated, physically and emotionally. Her invincibility shattered. She lay on the mat, forced to confront a painful truth. Strength without control was useless. Her anger had blinded her to the lessons Daisuke tried to teach, which ensured Tsubaki's victory over her. This defeat broke her pride, but opened her eyes. The path to true strength required more than raw power. Miku realized she had much to learn. The loss was a turning point. She could no longer rely on rage alone. She had been wounded, but not destroyed. From the ashes of defeat, a new resolve began to form. Miku's greatest battle would be with herself. Humiliated, Miku suspected the tournament was rigged by Ryujin Nakamura, the criminal mastermind. Ignoring her injuries, she hunted him down, determined to confront the man behind her suffering. Ryujin was elusive, but Miku's street smarts led her to his penthouse. She burst in, only to be surrounded by bodyguards.
Oh, what the hell?
Where's Ryujin, damn it? Tell me now.
Outnumbered and wounded, she fought desperately. Suddenly, Kenji, a mysterious fighter from the tournament, crashed in to help. Together, they escaped, leaving chaos behind.
Do you have some kind of death wish? What the hell are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Miku Hiroshima.
Miku, you're pretty dumb for coming here, you know. Do you know where you're at?
Listen, you jerk. I appreciate you for saving me earlier, but don't you ever call me dumb.
Well, I'm just stating the obvious. You came here looking for him, right?
Yeah, I've got reason to believe that this Ryujin guy is the reason why my grandfather is in the hospital fighting for his life. If you know where I can find him, please tell me. I need answers.
A tic-tac is what you need. Breath stinks from here.
What you say? Ooh, why did he even bother asking you? I'll find him myself. I see that I'm wasting time asking you. I don't know who he is, but he's an asshole.
Ryujin Nakamura is someone you don't want to get yourself tangled up with, at all. You're basically signing your death warrant getting involved with him. Besides, we should probably leave here.
Why?
Because if I'm right, Ryujin knows we're here and will send a group of mercenaries to kill us.
Kenji warned her. Ryujin was more dangerous than she realized. Miku didn't know if she could trust him, but he had saved her life. Their alliance was uneasy, built on necessity and unanswered questions. Kenji was an enigma, connected to the darkness she was fighting. Miku's quest for truth had gained a new, unpredictable ally. She was not alone in the shadows, and the real enemy was still waiting. Kenji took Miku to a safe house, and Hachi, who is Ryujin's former business partner and now Kenji's mentor, reveals the truth piece by piece.
Young lady, you said your name is Miku Hiroshima, right?
Yes, sir.
I wonder, are you by any chance related to Daisuke Hiroshima and his son Jiro?
Yes, sir, you knew my grandfather, and yes, Jiro is my father.
Your father was a well-known gambler. He even tried to get rid of Ryujin once by gambling the finances because of his habit. I'm even surprised that Ryujin didn't kill him by now, or there's something else at play. But your grandfather Daisuke? That's another story. He was my drinking partner back in the old days. How is he doing nowadays?
Well, he's in the hospital.
What?
I've got reason to believe that Ryujin is involved. Some guy called from his phone and said my grandfather owed him a huge debt. They're threatening his life if I don't pay this debt. I'm starting to feel like my father is also involved in this. Damn, I can't believe he got me and Grandpa in his mess.
Her father, Jiro, wasn't a victim. He was Ryujin's right hand, the architect of their debt. Hachi showed her proof documents, photos, undeniable evidence. As for Kenji, she learns that Kenji is Ryujin's son.
Wait, you're his son?
Hell, it's not like I asked for it. I'm just as surprised as you are, damn it.
Knowing this, Miku challenges Kenji, but Kenji refuses and tells Miku to rest, though Miku doesn't listen. Hachi also reveals Jiro's hand in an incident months before the tournament, involving a man being brutally beaten. Miku reveals that the man that was beaten was her grandfather owing a debt, but the truth is much more mind-boggling. Jiro had planned for Miku to fight, using her as a tool to pay his gambling debts. The betrayal was devastating. Her father had abandoned her twice, and now had sold her out. Miku's anger gave way to heartbreak. The foundation of her life was a lie. Kenji revealed his own motive. His family had been destroyed by Jiro and Ryujin. Their goals aligned, but for different reasons. Revenge for Kenji, closure for Miku. She needed to confront her father, to hear the truth from his lips. The quest was no longer about saving Jiro, but breaking free from his shadow. Miku's fight was now for herself. Her fire was tempered by pain and clarity. She would face her past, no matter the cost. With Kenji's help, Miku found her father, a broken man, consumed by regret. Jiro confessed everything. There was no fight, only the quiet devastation of truth. After the tournament, Miku visited her grandfather at the hospital, after having to find out that he was also an employee at the Nakamura Empire. Miku listened, not with rage, but with acceptance. Her grandfather apologized for dragging her into his troubles and reveals the truth about Jiro's intentions. Jiro was a gambler who owed Ryujin a huge amount of money and tried to use her and her grandfather as a way out. She understood her father's weakness, but could not forgive him. Turning away, she left Jiro to face his consequences. The weight of her past lifted. She was finally free. Kenji's victory at the tournament brought down Ryujin's organization, clearing their debts. Miku rushed to Daisuke's side. He was recovering, and for the first time in years, she felt peace. They had lost much, but still had each other. The storm was over. It was time to rebuild. Miku and Daisuke opened a small dojo in Tokyo. She no longer fought with anger, but with balance and purpose. Her defeat and her father's betrayal had taught her true strength. Miku had found peace at last. She looked to the future with quiet determination. The scars of her journey remained, but they no longer defined her. Miku's story was one of survival, forgiveness, and growth. With the debt cleared and having the prize money despite not winning, Miku went shopping.